All right, everybody, it is February 2021. We're taking a look back at what happened in January 2021. This is the first market update for Ottawa in the year 2021. Stay tuned because soon I'll be putting out my El Predicto where we share the predictions for what we expect to happen in the market as a whole in 2021. But let's just jump right into it. In the month of January, we sold a total of 964 properties. That's an increase of 23%. The average price has gone up by 26.4%. So crazy numbers to start the year off. Inventory, of course, continues to be significantly less from what we saw last year. We've got a seller's market. It's less than a month of inventory. We just can't keep on top of the demand with all of the properties that are coming out. Really what's happening is people don't want to put their house on the market because they don't have a house to live in and they don't want to sell their house and wind up homeless. All right, if we talk about year-to-date combined, obviously these numbers are going to be exactly the same. So we'll get into the notes. Last year in January, we saw a 10% growth in year-over-year prices. It started to give us an idea of what to expect for the year moving forward. That's a lot of how I do my predictions, based on trends, based on graphs, based on expectations on the first month. This year, that number is 26%. So this is going to be a very interesting year for real estate in Ottawa. It might be I'm going to go on a limb. It might be the highest percentage of sales, highest growth rate in terms of average price that we've ever seen in the city. That might be the case. It might happen in this year. So just a sneak peek into the El Predicto. If we break it down, we look at the residential section. Again, the average price of a residential home has gone up by 31.2%, and we sold 21% more of them. Okay, so as many people are bringing their houses to the market, they're selling them. They're selling them instantly. We just can't keep on top of it. 55% less properties available for sale, and still a very strong seller's market with less than a month of inventory. All right, and of course, year-to-date residential, again, those numbers are going to be exactly the same because they're only tracking the 1 month, the month of January. On the residential side, over 30% growth year over year and 12% growth versus December 2020. This looks like it's going to be another banner year, especially on the residential side. Oh, here you go. Sneak peek into my El Predicto. My belief is that we'll see gains of over 25% on the residential side. So stay tuned for that. We'll talk about condos really quickly. Condos, again, they've gone up by 31% more units sold. The average price has gone up by 12.8%. Okay, the inventory is a little bit more. We've got some more inventory, but we had a spike at the end of 2020, and it seems like it's leveling back out to more of a regular growth rate in terms of condos. And so the other thing that we're looking is the months of inventory has been coming down for the last 3 or 4 months. It was at a peak of, I think, 1.5 months of inventory, and it's slowly been coming back down. So like I say, I think the condo market is starting to level off when it had a bit of an exciting peak. And of course, year-to-date condo, those numbers are going to be about the same. So the effects of so here's what's happening in the condo world: decentralization on our condo buyer pool. So people are starting to want to move out of the city and into the country. They want bigger properties and they want bigger houses. And what we're seeing is these bigger houses and bigger properties are really driving the average price. The average price in the country has gone up by significant gains. The average price of a 4-bedroom house versus a 3-bedroom house has also gone up by significant gains. So the robust market is helping to maintain stronger sales. Obviously what's happening is we've got a really strong market and the sales are looking better. Anyways, if you're thinking about buying, you're thinking about selling, you'd like to invest, you're thinking about condos, you're thinking about residential, you're thinking about country properties, you're thinking about properties in the city, all of these things, this is what we deal with. So if you're thinking about any of this, if you'd like to help with me and my team, more than happy to help. We have experts in investing. We have experts in rural properties. We have experts in city properties and in suburban properties. So if you need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. We've got experts who focus on selling, experts who focus on buying, as well as even experts that we're connected with that focus on commercial. So if there is anything that you need, please reach out. The phone number, as always, 613-314-3187. And until then, Sty Fire out.